Hey guys, it's Super Kitty, and I have this crazy story about my week to tell you guys. So basically, I almost died. Um, I went to my doctor's recently, and I was really just wanting something to help me calm down because I've been like full-edged, like freaking out since my dad died. And I mean, I guess that's understandable, it happens. But my doctor was like, oh no, you're depressed, you need antidepressants. I'm like, hey, people are always fucking sad. I don't believe in that shit. And she like snuck me antidepressants. So they had like multiple uses though. I guess it helps with anxiety or whatever. But it's not what I wanted. So anyway, I took the first pill because I was like, fuck it, she knows better than I do, you know. So I took it. And the first pill made my stomach hurt so bad. And then by nighttime, I got really tired. Like, I mean, I was sleeping all day, all night. And so the second day I took it, and because antidepressants take a minute, so I took the second pill, and then I started getting dizzy. Like, I couldn't get up, I couldn't walk. It was almost having like a lag where it's like I would walk for so long and it would feel like I had like this huge whoosh feeling. Like I'd be like this and then I'd stop and then it'd be like whoosh. So I thought that was weird, and it got to the point where I couldn't go walking with my family for a long time or get up off the couch too fast. I'd almost pass out. Then the third day I took the pill. I want to say hi. The third day I took the pill, I couldn't get off the couch at all. Like, I moved from the bed to the couch. That about made me pass out. And so I was laying on the couch for a minute. My husband had to help me take a shower because I was so dizzy. And his mom and everybody else is like, keep taking them, it's normal, it's you just getting used to it. And I'm just like, I just don't feel good. And so we ended up going for like a drive around the beach, which was really nice. It was supposed to help me relax and everything. And that took about 15 minutes. And we get back home and I go sit on the toilet, and the muscles in my hands started to just wave like this. It's like, and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't seem right. So I'm in there doing my business, and I'm just like, hey babe, you gotta come in here, and my hand's doing some freaky stuff. So he comes all the way back over and sits there, and he's like, yeah, that doesn't look right. So cute. But he's like, yeah, that doesn't look right at all. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I should go to the doctor or whatever. And he said maybe. He leaves. And then as soon as he leaves, I start to notice that I have like these little needles in my legs. And I look down at my legs, and they're doing it too. All the muscles in my legs are moving like an ocean, like but not like slow. It's like pretty fast, like this. Pretty fucking crazy. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't seem normal. So I get my side effect sheet, and it said muscle spasms are in the fatal category and get like immediately help or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a muscle spasm because I've never had muscle spasms before. So he's like, yeah, that might be a muscle spasm. So he ends up making me go. If it wasn't for him, I probably would have just stayed at home and died because I hate hospitals. As sick as I am, I don't like hospitals. They're not my forte. So we get there, and the dude's like, oh, hey, what's going on? I'm all fucked up on these pills going, hey, man, I just took some antidepressants and feeling great. But at the same time, I feel like I'm dying. I don't know. I'm like, I'm dizzy as hell, and all this other stuff, like all the little things I was going through. Told him how my muscles were spasming. I showed him my hands, which were still twitching and moving around, and he's like, okay. Takes my blood pressure, and he makes this weird face, and I'm like, is it me? Because I know I look like a freak. I am not the most normal looking person. So I'm like, okay, it could be me. So they take me back, and the doctor comes in, has me stand up, counts to 3, and while I had my eyes closed, and just immediately he's like, okay. He's like, we gotta reverse this. And I have no idea what I did to make him freak out, but he was like, we need to reverse this. So he leaves. somebody comes in like immediately with like a bunch of Benadryl. I down that, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have somebody hooking you up to a heart monitor. Nobody's telling me really for real what's going on. So, but basically what happened is my blood pressure was skyrocketing, and then my heart rate was also going ballistic because I was allergic to whatever was in these pills. So I was out of it. Like, my blood pressure and everything was so high that I'm just like, eh. And so yeah, they put me on this Benadryl. I had to be hooked up to a heart monitor and a blood pressure machine until everything went back to normal. And then I got to go home. But it took like, I guess, 24 hours for it to get out of my system, so it's kind of still wonky and everything until then. But my whole thing is like, if your doctors are telling you like you need to take antidepressants and they just like start prescribing you shit, I would not take anything unless they legitimately do a blood test and see what's compatible with your body, because it's like one wrong thing and then you're in the hospital and everything. But I'm honestly not even mad about it. Like, since my dad died, you know, I haven't been viewing life in the most positive way, and almost dying and being that sick to where I really couldn't do anything. It changed the way that I see the world. And I think that it was, even though it was a negative experience, I feel like it had a positive impact on my life. So I'm like, I don't need that stuff anymore. I'm pretty sure that I'm okay. So yeah, I mean, just a little story about my week. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe, hit the notifications, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be getting into more shenanigans. My life is pretty much not normal. So, you know, stick around and see what else is going to happen. And you guys have an awesome weekend. Bye.